Hi, and welcome today to making plant stands. What we're going to start off with is a bit of 1x1 timber. The timber you can easily get from any builder's merchants. I can't see why you wouldn't be able to just pop into the one down the road and ask them if they've got any packers, because that's literally all that is a packer. They just sit between the woods when they bring them in on the pallets, and then they're binned. They're not even used for anything. I always pick up loads whenever I go to one of my local builders merchants. They're always handy to have for something or another. So what I done, I just measured the diameter of a plant pot and then just cut that length. And what we're going to do is then 2 on each side and 1 across the middle. As you can see over there, you just put them out, and then the middle one is going to be the length. Across the middle is going to be the length of the side ones. So basically what you're doing is making a H and a square. And that is literally it. You just drill in the sides, screw them up, measure down, get your halfway mark, and put them together. I made a few because I had a few plant pots. I had some old from left over from last year, which they rot. But this will save you a fortune. Just simple. Just make them like that, drill a hole in. We'll drill a hole in where I made that cross now. I know the filming isn't the best. I'm working on that though at the moment. This is one of those great things. The most it's going to cost you, maybe, if it comes to that, is, better change the drill bit, but there. It's almost blunt. Is a couple of screws. That's the hanging around the house. It's not going to cost you hardly anything. It's going to just be a free plant. You can paint them yourself, you can paint them. Get them a bit of clear soap, get them all tannalized up. They will last for years. I made the mistake of not doing that last time I done them. And they did rot. And I also made a mistake of using nails. I used a stapler to do it with nails in it. Didn't work very well, so I would advise against that, just using good quality screw. The type I use is a Torx head screw. It's just, they're weather resistant and they work for me. But I do use normal Phillips ones or anything like that. So all you do then is line up the 2 pieces together, so nice and flat across the edges, and screw them up. As you can see now, I'm balancing the camera on the drill. Not the best thing. I didn't have a tripod when I was making this, so it just made it a little bit more difficult. So as you can see, just pop it through, line it up. You don't even need a drill to do this. You can just use, if you've got a good screw, you can just put the screw straight through the wood. But the beauty of this is that they're free. They can be as free as you want. How you want to make them. If you don't want to paint them, they can be even cheaper, so you don't even have to use paint on them. And you get that. And the good thing about this then is when you put them together like that, they're all screwed up now. They're wonky. Because you're going to put one in screw on either side, you can straighten them up, level them up for any type of ground then, and they sit nicely, as you can see there. Just a little bit of adjustment. They're nice and tight, they're not going anywhere. And that is literally it. Just a little bit more of an adjustment there coming up. If I had 2 hands, it would have been a little bit easier. But trying to film and do it at the same time, see, nice and sturdy. And this is literally it. You just get it, pop your plant pot on, and there we are. Rather than go out paying stupid amounts of money for shop bought ones, you can make them for yourself in absolutely no time at all. I would have made them even quicker if I wasn't holding the camera as well to try and film. You can see they are just on a spider over there. Perfect. But I'll show you by ear a little thing. What I did by ear is if you need to, where the hole is, just pop it through. You can use a pencil, you can use a pen if you want. I know the camera's, I'm sorry about the filming. You just hold it through like that, hold it over the top, put the drill through, and just make a little indent, little pilot hole. There we are. So what that does for you then is helps the screw go in and helps you screw it up a little bit easier. I've screwed. There we are. That's if you want to do it. You don't have to do it. So then you put the screw through the hole. Sorry about this, I was doing it off camera. Pop the drill bit back in, the screw bit, drive a bit back in. I made quite a few of these in absolutely no time at all. And you can make them for any size pot you want, basically. There we go. It's all done. Again, adjust it, make it all nice and flat ready. Most of the time when you put the pots are heavy and you put it down on there, it's going to straighten it up anyway. But make sure you get the diameter of across the pot you want to do and make it that size. If you make it any smaller, there's a chance you could rock off. And make sure the width and the length are the same. And that's it. Just something as simple as basic as that. Here's a few I made. They go into my plant pots. What I'll do, I'll tidy it. See? I'll give them a bit of paint in future. Probably put some creosote on them. Keeps all the ants out and everything like that. And again, they're free. And they're the old ones. So that's why I advise treating them and using screws, because, yeah, didn't last very well. And they rotted. So, but they lasted a good few years, they did.